was a little weak, but I said not today. I said not today. Not today, Satan. I said, not today. Not today. Do I need to improv like I normally do with all my songs? I really have to use a notebook to write out the songs that or really to write any song or come up with any type of melody or lyric in my songs. Early, I'm off the dome. I'm off the dome, and that's not wrong, baby. These folks really think they know me, know me. Mm, I'm just saying. What's up, you guys? We're back for a short, quick second, and I'm back. Look, I am back, and I just gotta say this too, because I'm getting right close, you know, to the meat and the potatoes. I'm not gonna be bullshitting with you guys about, oh, I'm waiting for a certain amount of people to get in my fucking room and shit like that. But honestly, some of you guys on the back end will have to, you know, get off my back when it comes to certain other people that I have had dealings with. Honestly, like whatever someone is dealing with or whatever they choose to do differently, that ain't my business. That's between them. At the end of the day, y'all don't know the dynamics that I have, with people that I have met off of YouTube, or what we have on the back end. You know, so you gotta really chill out on that, because honestly, if it gets out of hand, I'm gonna have to block you. I'm gonna have to get it. I may have to get y'all up on out of here. I'm giving you grace and mercy. Mm-hmm. Because I can't be dealing with all that, reporting back. I don't need nobody reporting back to somebody else's, really about to me, about somebody else's business that ain't got nothing to do with me. You know, they're not even talking about me, saying anything crazy to me. So why do I need to respond on what they are doing in their life? We all are human beings. Hell, we may choose to do such, really choose to do things differently. But at the end of the day, it ain't nobody motherfucking business. Not unless we put it out there. We want you to know, But if somebody really wanted me to know something, they would have already been told me. But on the flip side, I already know. Look, I know all this already, so I don't know why people feel the need to report back to me for real, because it ain't my business. At the end of the day, am I supposed to be stop loving somebody or stop caring about somebody because they choose to do different things than I do for the time being? No. I say kudos. You know, kudos. Am I supposed to be over here trying to attempt to drag somebody about what they choose to do differently? No, fuck that shit. We ain't doing that over here. Look. If any damn thing, you're gonna be getting congratulations from me and continue to do how you do it. You know what I'm saying? I will not be over here bashing about anybody's business. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Mm-mm. That's why I don't understand why people be trying to report back to me. Oh my goodness, like I need you to report back to me. I don't need that. Stay where you at. I'm staying in my lane. You stay in your lane. You know, I ain't asking nobody for no questions. I really don't understand why folks can't just be grown and know how far to go. You know, because I feel like I could have been easily messy and been talking about this and talking about that on what has been going on in the sect, in our little beef sector, quote unquote. But I don't feel the need to do that. If I want to be messy and petty, I could. But it's only on my terms. Okay, it's only on my terms. But as far as me needing to make a video back to back, I'm not doing that for that commentary. It is what it is. You know, Hell, some shit that I agree with on, and some shit that I don't agree with on. It is what it is. But I don't really feel the need to get on here and talk about those things because they ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It really don't. I don't give a damn what the next person got going on. That's between them and God, not me. And whoever else is around me. Mm. Castro's not invested in other people, in really in other people's business, let alone what they got in their pockets or how or really however amount they have in their bank accounts. I'm not worried about that. Never have, never will. I've been like this for a look. I've been this way for a long motherfucking time. I don't think I'm gonna be changing no time soon because God made us all different. So we all gonna look. I feel like we all entitled to be who we look to who we are and stay true to our motherfucking selves. So anytime somebody may trickle around and try to change it, let me change it. Stay true to you. Hell, let a motherfucker know that you ain't got no power over me, let alone a hand over my head. Like I'm looking for some handouts, but you got people out here that be looking for handouts because they trying to stay in certain situations. Mm-mm, that can never be me. That's why I'm out. Look, you gotta be independent. You gotta always have your money to the side, cause you never know, situations will change up on you, and you gotta figure out to leave that shit. If you don't, you'll be just sitting there stagnant and miserable, and wonder why things ain't going the way they should be going because you haven't chose to get off your motherfucking ass and get out of Dodge. And this goes for men and women. Look, if the situation may be fucked up at the same time, you should have look enough money to find somewhere to stay for a few more well, look for a few weeks or months or days. Really, I would say months. Shit. You know, just have it. Or if you need to get a roommate so y'all can balance the rent out and stay afloat. Just don't be doing nothing crazy because it goes for men and women. Like I said, yeah, don't be doing it again. You got a few people out here that be doing that shit. Oh, I'm not happy with the situation, so I'm gonna just jump out on, just be doing some shit that you probably should not be doing. And then you wonder why you be in that situation that you are in because you don't put yourself in that situation because you don't decide to leave a person so quick, how they've been acting, what you had every right to do it, but you didn't think the plan out right. You know, you didn't think the plan out right. If you didn't have nobody around to call, friend or family, hey, get a hotel room. Get a hotel room as long as you got some money flowing through it, you can afford how many nights you gonna be up in that bitch. And that goes for men and women. I'm just saying, it's the truth. Because if I was in situations like that, dealing with people that I know that I should not be dealing with, but I'm choosing to try to change them and be around them, I'd be getting the hell up and out of Dodge. I would be. If they showing me all sorts of things that I shouldn't be not going through at my age, or if I was even younger. Mm-mm. I didn't deal with that shit in my 20s, and the damn sure ain't gonna deal with it in my 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not at all. Not at all. Who has time for that? Mm. Ain't nobody got time for that. Mm-mm. Which is why I say, when you see somebody with they shit going on, hey, 9 times out of 10, if you know them, you can try to diffuse the situation. But you also can stay the fuck out, really stay the fuck out of it, because they love us. They could be married, you know, but they gonna go through they bullshit. You ain't gotta be trying to save them. You ain't gotta be trying to save them. And you also ain't gotta be reporting back to other people about what you have seen. Whatever you may have seen, sometimes keep that shit to yourself. Because you know what I'm saying, somebody can easily take what you have said about a situation that you didn't seen, and all of a sudden, folks gonna be looking at you crazy. Oh, you telling my business now? You talking? You want to smile and giggle in my face, but you talking? See, you gotta watch out for situations like that. You gotta watch out, 'cause I done seen it too many times. I done seen it too many times. Somebody done had a little too much to drink and saying a little bit too much, and all of a sudden, here comes an altercation. Here come an altercation, or here come an issue. And a lot of times, when there is an issue and somebody got a little in on their mind, when they know about somebody done said some shit about them and in their situation, oh yeah, it's liable to be a fight. It's liable to be a fight. Truth be told, it's liable to be a fight. And I'm not gonna be the one in the mix trying to stop that shit, cause I ain't trying to get punched. But if cause look, if I get a lick my way, then I'm gonna have to get on on some ass, and I ain't trying to do all. That's why I don't be trying to break people up. You want to fight, go right ahead and fight. Now I can try to diffuse it with my words, but if that shit doesn't help, shit, hell, I don't know what else to do. Mm-hmm. Hey, look, I can pull whoever trying to attack the person a little bit more. I would say Leslie, that ain't really trying to be so aggressively. I can try to pull them to the side. But shit, if that ain't working, shit, hell, go right ahead, go full throttle. I'm not gonna stop you because I don't want to get in your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get in your bullshit. And this should really fall back to what I was saying earlier when people want to report back to me about somebody else's bullshit that ain't got nothing to do with me. And I'm not saying that not and I want to say this too. I'm not saying that whatever has been reported back to me is some bullshit, but that is that person's business. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't care about that. You know, and I don't. And when I say I don't care about it, I don't mean it like fuck yeah, like that. But I'm just saying, I don't care about somebody else's business. That's what they got going on. If it's on some messy shit, we have a relationship like that. Okay, I can see we can chit chat about it, but all this we want to get deep. We having really deep details about it. Like I don't want to get so deep into somebody else's business. Like I don't care to know. I don't really care to know that. That is their business, not mine. Hmm. It is. So I don't need no more reporting back. You ain't gotta hit me on the IG. You ain't gotta hit me on the Facebook, which I'm so glad that folks don't even know my real Facebook motherfucking name. Thank goodness. Thank goodness I was smart enough back in the day not to be having my shit all out there on display so everybody can see any shit. Cause I don't need nobody hitting me up when I'm out there dealing with my family or when I'm out there having my time. You know what I'm saying? Just doing me off of GP. That's out of respect. It's people that got my real number right now. It don't bother me. I don't bother them. We know when we can link up, or we want to chat or something, but we ain't well, I would say not bother. I'm not on that. I'm not on really on your ass like that. I'm not in your ear so much. Shit, you got your life. I got my life. I'm trying to handle some shit over here. I got a little time for the bullshit, but at the same time, I got other shit that's really going on around me. So therefore, I got to get a bullshit. A little moment here and there. It can't be 24 hours in the day. It can't be. Shit, I got real life shit going on. Sure do. I'm just saying, was that a mouthful? Was that a mouthful for you guys? Hopefully it was. But it's the truth. And I would hope that some people that may listen to this video, will take heed, you know, be mindful of what you want to send to somebody, you know, because you may get the wrong response. And I think a lot of people out here, they be getting the wrong response, which is why they be in their feces because they thought you was going to go along to get along and really agree to what they were saying and how they feel. No, mm-mm. That's not how the world works. That's what I'm learning. That's what I'm learning. See, I don't argue with folks. If you don't look, if I say my little side, you say your side. It is what it is. I'm not gonna force you to try to have you really thinking how I'm thinking. Oh, fuck that. Mm-mm. We human beings. You gonna have your way of thinking. I'm gonna have my way of thinking. We gonna have different of opinions, but we can be grown, have a conversation, and still move on. I ain't finna have animosity on my shoulders because you don't agree with what I'm saying to you. That's just how I am. Mm-hmm. That's just how I am. What's up, keeping up with Tommy? What's up, Tristan Bell? What's up, Deanna? What's up, Big Sis? I'm over here yapping my jaws, you know, yapping my jaws. But on that note, I think I done said enough. Shit, I had to get that out. I wanted to really come on here and talk about something else, but I think that kind of has slipped my motherfucking mind. It did. It did. So therefore, I gotta start, like a few people told me in the past, you need to take some notes. So I gotta start taking notes so I can remember what I wanted to come on here and talk about because I don't like dead space. No one does. When you doing YouTube, you gotta talk. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta, continue to entertain your audience. And if you don't, sometimes hey, them numbers be dropping. But at the same time, if they do be dropping, it's all right. You ain't gotta stay here. I'm still gonna be talking my shit for me because it's gonna be something. Honestly, I feel like a lot of these videos that we make, it's gonna be something that we look back when we get older, like a little catalog, and be like, damn, I was something else. Because I ain't gonna lie, look, before I deleted a few of my bad videos that was really really terrible. I was saying some really bad things. If you was following me back in 2018, you know. But oh wait, I wish I can go back right now and look at some of that stuff. Like, man, I was on a tangent, boy. I was look anything that came to my dome. I was getting look. I was just saying it and not really thinking what I was saying, because it could have got me in trouble though. But thank God, I know. Look, the laws didn't come to my doorstep. That has happened. I feel for a few people, which I'm glad that didn't happen to me because I was saying some really really things, which is not which is why I'm very very cautious on the things that I say now because I don't need nobody putting no paperwork on me. I don't need to be in nobody courtroom in the morning. Like no, mm-mm. I need to be still in solitude as if nobody knows I exist too much. I'm just saying, like, shit, don't bother me. I ain't bothering you. When it comes to that, when it comes to that, law enforcement, like, shit, fuck that. I'm doing good. Yeah, I ain't in the system. I ain't got no cheering running around. Not saying that's a bad thing, but for me, I feel like she as a young black man, that's just handling his business, and for him to be not in the system and having no kids, it's a pretty good thing right now. I want and whenever that day may come, shit, I want to make sure they got everything they need. We ain't gonna have no days where we gotta wait to mama and daddy get paid, or we gotta wait till a certain amount of money come through. Like, no, you're gonna always have what you need because that's how I grew up. It was some tight days, but at the same time, my mother never, she never let us go without. Never gonna let us go without. So on that note, you guys, I'm gonna get up on out of here. I done already said enough. And you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm trying to enjoy my rest of my evening because I know tomorrow's the weekend, and I know that calls for some company to come over. So I gotta be in charge. I gotta be in charge for the company. You know, but it's all right because I'm still getting the coin for it. So it's good. Anytime you need to make some money, make it. Get it fast, quick. Hey, because you know what? You can never go wrong with too much money. You can never go wrong with too much motherfucking money. I'm just saying, that's the truth. But on that note, you guys, I'm out of here. Peace.